All right, Shalom, Israel, come back live now. A slight delay. And we're gonna go into the
Make it like a 4 or 5 months to get ready next year to run the project. You're gonna really be on the new
all right, guys, Arkham.
That's crazy.
Who was doing representatives?
Luke chapter 22, verse 1. Right?
Chapter 22, you in 23.
23 now, verse 1. And we read the Hebrew. Verse 1. Quam kal kwahalam wal kawa al paya lat was. Verse 2. Kalwa la da bar il yawa shata na la a mar at za mataza a nawa masayat at ha'im hama nai atwa masat mas al hakwa ya sar ba'a marwa kaya hawa'a malak hama shayak wa ya sha la wa pa ya lat was la mar ha ta hawa ma lak haya ha wad waya ein at waya mar tha amar tha. Verse 4. Waya amar pa lat was al ra'ashya haka han yam wa al hama one ha'im la'a mataza'a ta ya da bar sham ba yash haza. Verse 5. Waham hata mata zawa lada bar mada yak ha wa'a at ha'im bala mad wa bakal ya ha wada ha kal man haga la yal wa aid hana. Verse 6. Wa ya haya kasha mai pa ya lat was at hum haga la yal wa ya sha al hawa yas ga la yal ya. Verse 7. Waka shira ya dai kaya mama ma la mama sha lat hawa rad was hawa shalak wa al hawa rad was shara ha ya Gum ha wa a ba ya ra sha la yum ba yashur. Jerusalem, right? Ba ya ra shalom. Ba ya wam yum ha al ha. Verse 8. Wa ya sha mak ha wa rad was id ma ad ka ra what wa at ya hawashai kaya ma ya wam yum rabyum a wa la ra at atwa il kaya sha mai at sha mai wa. Why yet like him on? Why ya wa la ra at a what a shara ya Aisha. Verse 9. Waya Rab la sha al a what wa ha wa a la a ha sha yab atwa the bar. Verse 10. Waya I madwa ha ka han yum ha ga da wal yum waha sa wa par yum wa ya sa ka zak wa la da bar, right? Il yawa sha ta na. Verse 11. Wa ya baz atwa ha hawa rad was I'm tazaba a what yawa waya ha tal bawa waya la bash a what wa a god zaha war yat waya sha la ka wa al paya lat was. Verse 12. Baya wam ha ha wa a na ha ya wa paya lat was it pilot waha wa rud was la a hab yum wa kadwa kaya mala pan yum aya ba haya ta bayan thumb. Verse 13. Waya kwa ra pa ya latwas at ra ashya haka han yum wa at hashar yum wa at ha'aim. Verse 14. Waya mar al ya hum haba a thumb la panya at ha yash ha za kamasayat at ha'aim waha na anya ka kwa rat yawa la I yan ya kam wala a mataza a ta ya ba a yash ha za a sha mat ma a wa ma man hada bar yam a shira asam ta wa ein yam ail yawa. Verse 15, wa gum ha wa rad was la a taza ma taza a kaya sha lak thaya at kam al yawa waha na a yan bawa ka ta masha pat ma what. Verse 15, I'll kan a ya sar nawa wa a pa tha runwa. Verse 17, wa I'll yawa haya la pa tar ha no la ham ayash akad baya wam yum ha kag. Verse 18, waya taza aikwa kal hama wa num wa ya marwa ha sar at za wa pa sar la nawa at bar ha ba'a. 19, waha wa'a ha ya ma sha lak ba yat ha a sa war yum ail the bar sha ma rad a shira na ha ya ba I yar wa ail the bar ra tazak. Verse 20, you turn that down please. Waya sap parya lat was. Could you turn that radio music down please? What's that? Where's that coming from? Lasha at kwa wal wa kaya ka pataza la pa thar at Yahawashai. Verse 21, waha ma taza aikwa al yawa la a mar hataza lab a what wa. Can you take it outside please? On the back or something? Hataza lab. Verse 22, waya amar al yaham pa aim sha la yash yat, ma, pa, wa, I, sha, za, ra, I, kal, sha, mat, ma, wat, la, ma, taza, tha, ya, bawa, ail, kan, ya, sa, ranwa, wa, pa, tha, run, wa. Verse 23, wa, ya, pa, tazar, wa, ba, wa, ba, kwa, wal, ga, da, wal, waya, ba, kwashwa, kaya, ya, taza, lab, waya, kazak, kwa, wa, lum, wa, kwa, wal, ha, ka, han, ya, ha. Verse 24, waya, ga, za, paya, lat, was, kaya, ta'ai, sha, ba, kwash, thumb. 25, waya, pa, thar, la, ham, at, hama, sha, lak, ba, yat, ha, a, sa, war, yum, ail, dabar, ma, rod, wa, ra, tazak, at, a, shira, sha, al, wa, at, ya, hawishai, ma, sar, la, ra, taza, wa, na. Verse 26, wa, ka, a, shira, hawal, ya, ka, wa, sha, na, ma, sham, wa, ya, ka, za, yak, wa, ba, a, yas, kad, haba, a, man, hasha, da, washa, wa, sham, wa, sha, my, one, yash, kwa, war, yan, ya, waya, sha, yam, wa, ail, ya, wa, at, hataza, lab, la, sha, at, a, karya, Yahawashai. Verse 27, wa, ya, lakwa, a, kar, yawa, hama, one, aim, rab, waha, ma, one, nash, yum, wa, ha, na, sa, had, what, wama, kwa, wa, none, what, ail, yawa. Verse 28, wa, ya, pan, ya, hawashai, wa, ya, mar, al, ya, han, ba, na, what, ya, rar, sha, la, yum, al, saba, sabak, ya, na, ail, ya, kaya, ail, na, pash, kan, bak, ya, na, wa, ail, ban, ya, kan. Verse 29, Kaya Hana Ya Wa Yawam Yum Ba I Yum Wa Marwa a Sharia Ha I Kwar what? Wa Sharia Hama I Yum a Shira La Ya Lad Wa Ha Shad Yum Ashra La'a Haya Na Yak Wa. Verse 30. As Ya Halwa La'a Mar Al Haha Ahar Yum Na Pal Wa Ail Ya Nawa Wa Al Haga Bai Wat Kasa Wanwa. Verse 31. Kaya Ya Aishwa Kazaat Ba Aitiza Ha Lak Ma Ya Aisha Ba Ya Shar no Baya Bash. Verse 32. Wa Gum Shan Yum Kar Yum A Nashya Ba Bala Ya Ail Mawa Taza'a Yum Atwa Lama Wat. Verse 32, 33. Waya Haya Ka'a Shira Ba'a Wa Al Hama Kwa Wam Hana Kwa Ra Gala Gal Sa no Gala Gala Sa Wa Ya Taza Labwa Atwa Sham Wa At A Nashya Haba La Ya Ail Za La Yam Yan Wa Za La Sha Ma Alwa. Verse 34. Waya Amar Yahawashai Abba Ya Sa Lak Laham Kaya La'a Ya Daiwa Ha no Ma Ham Aish Yum Wa Ya Ka Lakwa Ba God Yawa Laham Wa Ya Pa Yalwa Gawa Rol. 35. Waha Aim I Mad Sham Wa Ra A Wa Ya La Aig Wa Lawa Hashar Yum La A Mar At A Karyam Ha Wa Shai Ya Hawa Sha Yai Ya Wa Shai Na At Na Pashwa Hawa Hama Shayak Baka Yar ha la hayam, verse 36, waya ha latwa bawa a nashya hataza ba waya gashwa waya ba ja awa patak lawa ka ma taza, verse 36, waya marwa ah ha hawa malak haya wa wad haya ha haya ha wad yum ha wa shai at na pashka, verse 38, wa gum ma ka sab ha ya mama ail lawa ba ka sab ya wanya wara wamya wa barya za hawa malak hawa haya ha wad yum, verse 39, waha kad ma'a nashya haba la ya ail hata lau yum ga dap wa la amar la ta hama shayak hawa shai at aitazam ka wa sanwa, verse 40, waya ain kar wa ga air bawa la amar yanka ra at la hayam baha ya wat ka ba I tazam I nash za, verse 41, wahan nak nawa bawa ka kama shapat kaya lakwak nawa ka no this is kap ya ma aish ya nawa hal za aisha ma wa ma rai, verse 42, waya amar al ya hawashai zakar naya na wadanya baba akha bama lak wat ka, 43, waya mar ya hawashai al yawa man amar anya laka kaya hawa no haya wom sa taha yaha no taha yar I madya ba gun I done 44. Waya haya kasha I hasha sha yat waha na ka shak il kol ha ha ra tiza id hasha I hata sha yai yat. Verse 45. Waya ka shak hasha mash wata kwa rai parakat haha ya kal la shan yam kwa rai yum. Verse 46. Waya kwa ra ya hawashai bakwa wal gada wal waya mar a baya bayad ka apa kwa yad r what is it r kaya waba a marwa za na napak na pashwa. Verse 47. Waya ra shar hama a at a shara naha ya sa wa ya san waka ba wal la a la ala hayam la amar a kan ha'a yash haza tazada yak haya ha ya. Verse 48. Wakal hama one ha aim a shara hata a sapwa ya kad lama ra a haza baha ba ya sam al kal a shara na aisha sa sawa pap papwa il la bab ya hum wa ya sha wabwa. Verse 49. Wa kal ma ya dai yawa I madwa hara ha wak wagam hanash yum a shara ha lakwa man hagala yal wa I yan ya han ra what at al ha. Verse 50. Waha na ayash wa sham wa ya wa sap waha wa a man haya aitaza yam a yash tawab wataza da yak ya. Verse 51. A shara la a hasa hasak yam la aitaza thum wala pa I lum man hara mat yum I yar haya how wad yum wa ma ka Gum Hawa'a Lama Lakwat Ha'a La Hayam, verse 52. Wa Ya Gash Al Haya Lat Was Waya Sha Al Mamanwa At Gawayat Ya Awishai, verse 53. Waya Wa Rad Tha Waya Kar Ka Basa Da Yan Yum Waya Wayash Ya Ma Ba Kwa Bar Kataza Wab Basa Lai Ashra I Dan La'a Hawa Sham Bawa Dum, verse 54. Waya Wum I Rob Hi Ya Wa Ha Sha Bat Haga Ya I 55. Wata Lak Na Kar Yawa Man Hanash Yam Shara Ba Aiwa Atwa Man Haga La Yal Wa Sa Kaz Ya Na At Hakwa Bar Wa At Ashra Ya no Ha Wa Sham Ba Wa Gawa Yat Wa, verse 56, last verse. Batak, you got it? Wa Karya Sha Wa Bon Haka Yan Wa Sam Yum Wa Ma Ra Kak Wat Wa Ba Sha Bat Sha Bat Wa Hanya Hamataza Wa.
Good job.
Are you following?
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, you should even say that. You should even say that. All right, verse 23, Luke chapter 23. And the whole multitude of them arose and led him unto Pilate. So they took him to an ungodly man. I mean, they took him to Israel first, and they took him to Pilate, which he's a governor. All right. I forgot Herod what he was over certain jurisdiction, a certain Judea, right? And Pilate was a governor. So like a governor now, he governed like the state, and you have a certain mayor of a certain town. Verse 2, and they began to accuse him, saying, we found this fellow, after he cured, did a lot of miracles, cured a lot of people, taught a lot of good things, and they couldn't find anything against him. Say, we found this fellow, so they call him a fellow, perverting the nation. Not nations, nation. This is Israel, are forbidden to give tribute to Caesar, saying that he himself is Christ a king. So verse 2. Verse 2, you can read Luke 23:38. But read it for me, please. Luke 23:38.
Luke 23:28.
38.
38.
Oh.
Luke 23:38.
Oh, one second. Oh, I just put that to saying that about Christ a king, right? So this is what they just wrote. What Pilate wrote. Read it.
Luke 23:38. It says, and a superscription also was written over him in the letter of the Greeks.
Of Greek.
And Latin. And Hebrew, this is the King of the Jews.
So they put it there, the King of Jews, but he's a king and king is Lord and Lord and Lord. It's in Revelation. And Matthew 22:17.
Will you read it?
Yeah, 17
22 and 17.
to 21. Because they're saying here, forbidden to give tribute to Caesar, right? So this is what they questioned him before.
Matthew 21 and 17.
22:17.
20, first went to 22, then went to 20.
No, 22:17.
22.
Maybe I said it wrong.
Okay. Matthew 22 and 17. He said, tell us therefore, what thinkest thou? Is it lawful to give tribute unto Caesar or not?
Keep reading.
But Jesus perceived their wickedness and said, why tempt ye me, ye hypocrites?
Yeah, keep reading.
Show me the tribune money. And they brought unto him a penny.
Keep reading to 21.
And he said unto them, who is this image and superscription? They said unto him, Caesar. Then said he unto them, render therefore unto Caesar the thing which are Caesar, and unto God the thing that are God. When they
Yeah, that's it. So they make up a false accusation here that forbidden to give tribute to Caesar. And it says, give to Caesar what is Caesar, give to God what is God.
Mm-hmm.
So they're saying a lie here right now. Verse 3, and Pilate asked him, saying, art thou the king of the Jews?
Mm-hmm.
And he answered him and said, thou sayest it. You saying it. Then said Pilate to the chief priests and to the people, I find no fault in this man. And they were the more fierce, saying, he stirred up the people, teaching through all Jewry, beginning from Galilee to this place. So, for verse 5, John, John 18:20. So he's just, dealing, teaching his people, right? It says all Jewry. I mean, where the Jews are, right? Zachary, read it from, please.
John 18:20.
Yeah.
Jesus answered him, I spake openly to the world. I ever taught in the synagogue and in the temple, whether the Jews always resort, and in the secret have I said nothing.
So he taught where Israelites are, right? So they say all Jewry, right? Verse 6, when Pilate heard of Galilee, he asked whether the man was a Galilean.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 7, and as soon as he knew that he belonged unto Herod's jurisdiction, he sent him to Herod. So he sent him to Herod because it was the Herod's jurisdiction, who himself also was at Jerusalem at that time. So Herod was there, so he sent him unto Herod.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 8, and when Herod saw Jesus, he was exceeding glad, for he was desirous to see him of a long season, because he had heard many things of him, and he hoped to have seen some miracles done by him. So Herod heard of him, and he took him some miracle. Then he questioned with him in many words, but he answered him nothing. So Herod asked him a whole bunch of questions, but he didn't answer it. All right. Verse 10, and the chief priest and scribe stood and vehemently accused him. So they deeply felt, and they started accusing him. Verse 11, and Herod with his men of war set him at naught and mocked him and arrayed him in a gorgeous robe and sent him again to Pilate. So he sent him back to Pilate. After he mocked him and so we sent him back to Pilate. Verse 12, and the same day Pilate and Herod were made friends together. So there were, for before they were at enmity between themselves. They were against each other, two Edomites, but they became friends at that point. And Pilate, when he had called together the chief priests and the rulers and the people, said unto them, ye have brought this man unto me as one that perverted the people, and behold, I have examined him before you, and have found no fault in this man touching those things whereof ye accuse him. They didn't find any fault in him, because according to their law, they didn't He didn't find anything against him. Verse 50, no, nor yet Herod, for I sent you to him, and lo, nothing worthy of death is done unto him. So he didn't commit any law, he didn't break the law of their law because they don't know our law. Nothing unto death. Verse 16, I will therefore chastise him and release him. So he's going to beat him and then going to release him. Verse 17, for of necessity he must release one unto them at the feast. So they have their feast, which is we keep Passover, they keep in Easter, they keep in their Roman Easter, the Roman holiday, so they're gonna release somebody. Like even now, sometimes they say clemency and they're gonna whatever, and they're gonna release one of our people unto us. Right? Verse 18, and they cried out all at once, saying, away with this man, and release unto us Barabbas.
Barabbas was here too,
Yeah. Yeah, Barabbas was he was in prison because of murder and sedition, right? As verse 19 coming up. Who for a certain sedition made in the city, and for murder was cast into prison. So, like 1 Peter 4:15. Yeah, this says, I just put it there, 1 Peter 4:15. He said, but let none of you suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as an evildoer, or as a busybody in other men's matter. So he was a murderer. He was justly to be in prison for that. Right? So they said they let go a murderer.
What was the saying on that?
Oh, I just read 1 Peter 4:15. Go on to mine.
Yeah, back in 17th verse, where it says, release one at the feast.
Yeah.
That feast was specifically the Passover.
Oh, for us, right?
Yeah. So you read it in St. John 18.
17.
St. John chapter 18 and
Verse 7. Because they had some of our people in prison, they're gonna release.
yeah, St. John 18:39.
29.
Yeah, it says that ye have a custom that I should release unto you one at the Passover. Will ye therefore I shall release unto you King of the Jews. So it was a custom that every Passover, whoever was a prisoner, that they would get clemency from Pilate to release one, and they would choose who it was they wanted.
Oh, they're good. Oh, okay.
Right. That's like usually at the end of a president's term, they release so many prisoners that they deem is not, that they feel is worthy that they could be released. They've probably been there for a long time, or they did some petty crime, and it's just, like Obama released a whole bunch of people when he got out of office at the end of the term.
I didn't know that.
That's all the time.
I heard him pardon a couple people.
Yeah.
We releasing nobody.
Yeah, but what's pardoning them?
They forgive them for whatever they did.
And then what they do with them?
But it was never, I don't think it was never done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were locked up.
People that's locked up.
Let them go back out.
Yeah.
Let them go. No, these people weren't locked up that they pardoned.
Who pardoned?
The president's pardoned.
Yeah. These people was locked up.
Not these.
Well, maybe you're talking about somebody specific, but I know.
Yeah, I'm talking about somebody specific. They ain't pardoned that girl yet who supposedly killed that police officer and ran to Cuba. What's her name?
No, there's a people who are locked up.
No,
people would have they're having custody in the prisons.
Right.
She's out of the country, but she's somewhat free over there. She can't really come back here. But these are people who are locked up.
I never heard of the pardon, but the people who they were pardoning, they weren't arrested. They just, I can't remember what they did. They've been in a war and ran the other way or something.
No, not really. He's talking about.
So they let them go. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or even if they serve a long time or whatever, they just like probably let them go.
You see my buddy
All right.
last night?
Verse 20.
He just got out there.
That's what I'm looking right here. January 19, 2017, Obama commuted prison sentences of 330 federal inmates, particularly drug offenders.
Yep. They ain't let my boy go. He's still in jail.
Yeah, they ain't gonna let. That's like how we read here. There's that we let one go, and they'll let so many go for whatever they need. People petition.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's still out.
You know they ain't gonna let everybody go. It's a big business.
Yeah. And for them may let go certain people, yeah. But it's like a mass incarceration around the country.
Actually, I remember football player played for the Jets now. His name. His mother and his grandmother was locked up for drug charges. Yeah. And he pardoned his mother. He pardoned the football player's mother.
Oh, Obama?
Yeah. Yeah. The grandmother was still in there. I forgot what their situation was.
Mother and the grandmother, huh?
You probably not really old like your granny, we think. Probably 60. Yeah. 61.
Who knows?
Was that all?
Yeah, it's not everybody, like I said, they're gonna let out. People were serving 30 years for something. Put to death, but doing Christ refuge. People would go there until the death of the high priest or something, but they have to make sure the high priest lived for a long time.
He did it for both of them. He did one year and then another the next year. The grandmother was serving 2 licenses for drugs.
Damn.
Wow. They putting it in.
Damn, grandma like the godmother.
No, but you can't. You gotta realize. It's a harsh drug sentence.
Yeah.
But they were handing out harsh drug sentences like candy, right, for petty things against us. Right? And then when you look at somebody else's crime that's not Israel, they get a slapper on the wrist. Right? That's like how they point out the Edomite women who were, tricking the system by getting their kids into college.
Yeah.
And 15 days.
She get 15 days. Whereas the woman who was trying to get her kid into a good school, and
she was homeless.
Yeah, she used her babysitter's address. She got 5 years. Right? So she get 15 days and a slap and a fine, and she got 5 years.
Yeah.
Right? So now I want to be like, when you just look at the sentence, you're like, damn, she must have been wild out in the system.
Yeah.
And it's like, nah, when you look at it, you like, oh, that's what it was? Like, all she wanted was a better life for her kid.
She was homeless.
The address to get it?
Yeah.
And they gave her 5 years.
But even back in the days, cocaine versus crack.
Yeah. Yeah.
The brothers doing crack out there and they get like 20 years, so that cocaine they probably get like 5. I remember this guy back in the days, if I remember, DeLorean or whatever, he had a suitcase of cocaine.
Oh.
Yeah, he had a briefcase with cocaine, and they because his business was going down or something. That's what I remember after going researched it again. They gave him a slap on the wrist because he's thinking about his business, trying to revive his business so it doesn't go down.
Right.
And he had a briefcase of coke, and they probably just clemency for him. But guys who did crack, which is less than coke, they got like 20 years for that.
Yeah, because with crack, you put baking soda and other stuff in it. It's harder to get it to what it is, whereas coke is pure. You're going to give them a harder sentence than those who on Wall Street with the little thing snorting it all day long.
Yeah.
All day long, that's all they do on Wall Street. You go out trade and they know they got coke. I mean, I remember I was watching Bill hard. The lady was like, when they was doing stop and frisk, it was like, yeah, they go down into the urban areas and go stop and frisk them, but they don't see them stopping and frisking on Wall Street. And they know all of them guys going in them buildings got doggone cocaine on them.
Yeah,
Stopping and frisking.
They don't see nothing.
Yeah, they don't go there. And they have these Hollywood parties that all that stuff is there. You know? And then sometimes they could hire certain people there and they know all that stuff is there. They're like, no, we ain't gonna bother with that. That's Hollywood party, you know? But that's how it is.
Playboy house. Okay.
Read Acts 7:6 for us. They go into our neighborhood trying to mass incarceration. Verse 20. Pilate, therefore, willing to release Jesus, spake again to them. So speaking again to them, but they cried, saying, crucify him, crucify him. So it's like 22. And he said unto them the third time, why? What evil had he done? I have found no cause of death in him. I will therefore chastise him and let him go. Verse 23. And they were instant with loud voices, requiring that he might be crucified. And the voices of them and the chief priests prevailed.
What do you mean?
Verse 23.
Luke 23. Verse 24. Verse 24. And Pilate gave sentence that it should be as they required. Because they said crucify him, so Pilate just gave in. Because it's like, in all the scriptures find that he washed his hands.
Mm-hmm.
But the people, you know, it was like a mob scene out there. As they required, verse 25, and he released unto them him, which is Barabbas again, that for sedition, inciting against authority, and murder was cast into prison, whom they had desired. So desired Barabbas, not Jesus. But he delivered Jesus to their will. And as they led him away, they laid hold upon one Simon, a Cyrenian. So like in the movies, you see, they said Simon of Cyrene, they put a black man. They said, oh, they figured he was a black man because I think it was a Cyrene. I think some in Africa, they said always played by a black man. Simon of Cyrene. No, not always, sometimes. Coming out of the country, and on him they laid the cross that he might bear it after Jesus. Yeah, come on, Samar.
Read this in John.
Verse 26.
No, for verse 24.
Verse 24.
So this is St. John, the 19th chapter, and the 12th verse.
What did he say? Repeat it.
St. John 19 and 12. So it says, and from thenceforth Pilate sought to release him, talking about Yahushua. It said, but the Jews cried out, saying, if thou let this man go, thou art not Caesar's friend.
Right.
Whosoever maketh himself a king speaketh against Caesar. Right? So when he found no fault, he's like, I'm gonna let him go. And he was like, all right, if you do that, then you now going against Caesar, because this man is saying that he's king. Right? So we can't have Caesar king and this man be king, and you let him go, that means you going against him. You ain't no friend of him. So of course he ain't gonna want his position and his life at stake here, right? So he's like, all right, I gotta go relook at this. I got all you now trying to put me in harm's way. Right? So then he says, verse 13, when Pilate therefore heard that saying, he brought Yahushua forth and sat down in the judgment seat in a place that is called the pavement, but in the Hebrew, Gabbatha, right? So now he's like, all right, now I got to sit him down and go and read on. He went and dealt with him. Right. Because that before it was like, I talk to him. I don't see nothing. He ain't saying nothing to me. And he talked to him. He didn't see nothing wrong. What the heck? And then it was like, but he said he is king. If he is king,
People say,
right? It's like when Solomon was set up to be king, his brother was king.
Yeah.
Right? And then they came back, Solomon's mother, Bathsheba, came to King David. It was like, look, you gotta anoint or have the blessing to anoint Solomon king, because your other son over there, he already having a whole little thing.
Yeah, 50 men right in front of him or something like that.
King. So then it was like, all right, fine. You know, then Solomon gave him his thing and everything. It's like, all right. So then now his priest name by announcing Solomon king and they hearing it.
right.
It was like, oh, snap. Right? So now these are two brothers. And they realized that, you know, he was afraid now that he was going to be killed because he's now set himself up to be king, and then you got his brother king. So imagine now Pilate.
It's a rivalry, you know?
Yeah, he's a rival to the throne. And it's your brother, so what? He was like, oh man, I gotta
do something.
So that's what Pilate now is thinking of. You know, it's like sedition. Like you now doing some insurrection. You siding with somebody to do a coup. Right, you side with the Jews and set up a coup to go take down the Romans or something by letting this man go who's already saying he's king. So it's like, all right, let me go and give them what they want.
Yeah.
He ain't my people.
The mob,
He ain't one of mine, so what do I care, right? I'll give them what they want.
I care about my position, you know? Bunch of Edomites. Anyway, they do me. Verse 27. And there followed him a great company of people and of women, which also bewailed and lamented him. So they behind him crying and being sorrowful and everything. Verse 28, but Jesus turned unto them, said, daughters of Jerusalem. She's an Israelite woman. Daughters of Jerusalem, weep not for me, but weep for yourselves and for your children. Verse 29, for behold, the days are coming in which they shall say, blessed are the barren and the wombs that never bear and the paps which never gave suck. So you're going to go through some trials and tribulation. Verse 30, then shall they begin to say to the mountains, fall on us, and to the hills, cover us.
So they talking about the end of the world.
When, you know, I even think about this scripture.
He's talking about Jesus.
Right? So why?
He's talking about Jesus. Taking care of Jesus.
We're talking about the end of the world right there.
I'm thinking about Isaiah 2:19.
You said Isaiah 2:19?
Yeah. Verse. Can you read it, Kabar? I think maybe Khan can bring out more for me.
Let's give everybody a chance to get it. Cut.
You got it? Okay, read it.
Isaiah 2:19. And they shall go into the holes of the rocks and into the caves of the earth for fear of the Lord and for the glory of his majesty when he arises to shake terribly the earth. Y'all think build houses, been on that.
At the same.
Yeah.
Kahan, you got anything for that? Verse 31. For if they do these things in a green tree, what shall be done in the dry? That's so short. I mean, I say with the green tree, I mean everything is, you know, growing normal and stuff like in a normal situation. When it's dry, I mean it's no good
It's
anymore.
no good.
So Mark?
Right, so it's pretty much going into, you know, when it's a green tree, everything is plentiful, it's good. When it's dry, it's bad timing. Like, you know, you scraping to try to get ends meet, you know, or try to find food or try to find things. So if they're doing this to him like this, when everything seems to be good, what do you think is going to happen when he ain't here and the times get really hard, right? That's when you're really going to see men starting to go against each other and take advantage of each other and give each other up for nothing, right? That's kind of what it's getting into, right? The state of our people is going to be really, really worse and sore. Of honor and morals and everything else, that's going to go out the door. So you see that now.
Everything will be all twisted up.
Yep.
Or that mingled spirit.
Like, what is it, Peter's? Second Peter's? Peter to Timothy. Second Timothy. Second Timothy 3:1, right? So this is going into, you read in Isaiah, it's going into pretty much the last days. How the state of the people is going to be, how they're going to be running here and there for protection and all that. But in Isaiah, in 2 Timothy 3:1, it says, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, right? For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. So that's what type of spirit is going to be happening in the last days.
Everything will be all twisted up.
It's been that way.
Yeah.
So you read from 2 Timothy's
2 Timothy.
Reaching back.
3:1 to what you read?
It's slowly reaching back. That way.
Before you read?
I stopped at verse
Men loving men now, the gay people, LGBT,
They got their own,
they own dynasty.
That particular verse
they got
there,
their own done.
that's talking about them loving not other men.
Right.
Talking
Right. You're selfish. Yeah, you selfish. You're only out for yourself.
Right.
Okay.
You're out for
Yeah.
yourself. Well, I used to think it meant that part too, but that is going to be happening when you say.
No, that's happening now.
Well, yeah, it is happening now.
They showing it to you. Flags, colors, parades. No.
It's not just that, some other things
They
too.
say no gonna be on
We read to
the
Timothy.
school
Right
calendar.
to 5.
Oh, to 5, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No,
Hey, you know
why?
what? At that particular way, they were giving out food down there.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people went down there.
Yeah. Down on JFK.
Yeah. They know
My
what
buddy
to
said
do.
you went to the ground. Down here with all them.
Birds of a feather flock together.
There you
They
go.
were giving out food down there.
There you go.
People were going to.
No black people will come to school.
Yeah.
You know I like eating all that. None of that tell you where.
They went down there.
All right, verse 32.
All right.
And there were also 2 others, malefactors, led with him to be put to death. So you read Mark 15:27.
Mark 15. think they existed.
Mark, what?
1527.
I get it right.
Didn't catch you on TV. I know that was body walking back this week. Ooh, that's wait a minute, rewind that right.
So Mark 15:27. And with him they crucified two thieves, the one on his right hand and the other on his left.
And he was in the middle.
Yeah. And so you see when they see Golgotha and have Christ in it, you have these two men beside it.
It wasn't like it is.
Yeah. Verse 33. And when they were come to the place which is called Calvary, they crucified him and the malefactors, one on the right hand and the other on the left. You can see in other chapters all the stuff that happened to him, you know, the Via Dolorosa, you know, going through the city and everything, and
What? Via Dollar what?
you know the way of the way they call like way of the sorrows, you know, where he went to the streets and stuff like that. He had to carry his cross. So you know, other nations they go over there and they call it Via Dolorosa, or when he went to the streets.
What is the little meaning of Via Dolorosa?
Via is like a way, and Dolorosa is like sad.
The sad way.
Yeah,
He carrying his cross.
or sorrows.
And you got white people carrying clothes. I think no.
Y'all can know.
Yeah.
All had the cross. The cross was carrying the cross with him.
Or the other two thieves? Oh no, that had him. It just that
carrying his cross.
it just said that him going to the streets of the city where everybody's there and right up to Golgotha, Calvary.
The other one didn't have no cross.
Huh?
The other one didn't make him carry the cross.
It didn't. The scripture didn't say it. They just putting them up there also.
But they still got to put up on the cross.
Oh, yeah, they do that.
Yeah, they were put up on the cross.
But they had to carry no cross.
The scripture didn't say.
Okay.
Christianity spread all over the world, man.
It's tough, man. You gotta
Go to the streets.
go to the streets as a
Everybody
as a criminal.
seeing you.
Yeah.
You got some that's probably mourning, like they had the great
Yeah.
multitude and the women. And the others that's probably spitting on them. That, like, have you ever seen? If anybody watch Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
But in Game of Thrones, when Cersei was coming from the when she was let out of the
She's butt naked. She had to walk
yeah,
through
and
the crowd.
she was walking
They
through the
were
crowd
giving
and
it
was
to her.
throwing stuff on her and spitting on her and
What she
everything.
do? I looked at the movie. I know what you're talking about. She did something bad.
Must have been.
She took all that, take her clothes off, cut her hair. Oh, they cut the boy head out the day for him to wrestle. They cut his locks out of his head. But go ahead, back to the door.
You know, spitting on him,
Spitting on her.
and then first he was already scored by the soldiers.
Yeah.
Girl, you talking about a girl, right?
A woman,
No,
yeah.
I'm talking about your house shot in relation to that one.
Oh.
And in relation to kind of what she went through, because you see the visual of her walking through and people spitting on her and doing all this stuff. But you know, these guys was we read earlier, it was blindfolding them, hitting them, and doing all kind of stuff to them. Right? It's like, and I mean, to a certain degree, that's kind of what we kind of go through, right? Yeah, they'll come lock us up. Like he said before, he's like, all right, we're gonna scourge them for a minute, we're gonna let them go. As the cops do, they come grab you up, throw you in the back, take you in the ride, put you in the back seat, pull over in some back alley, and start whipping your behind.
Yeah.
And all right, we're gonna let you go.
And then they let you go.
Let you go, right? But this one is like, nah, they
Ain't
they
gonna.
beat them,
She walked
then they
like
shamed them, then they kill them. Right? Beat them, shamed them, then they kill them.
So sometimes we see in like certain movies, you know, for the visual effect, that he's going to the street and the throngs of people and the Romans keeping people off from him, you know, and stuff. Because you know, like we're trying to kind of like save him and stuff, but the Romans are terrible, and they had their duty, and they did their duty to keep people away from him, you know, to make him stay. And then according to the scripture, that he fell down 3 times and stuff. He fell on like
that was real
3
woman.
times,
Scary.
and then eventually, you know, called it Simon of Cyrene.
Yeah, they have you
Simon of Cyrene to help him with the cross.
right, because
That's recorded?
that wood was heavy that he was carrying.
They fell about, was it,
You
2,
call
3?
out 3 times?
That's recorded.
I have. Go back there. I know he fell down a couple of times, and then
We carrying a piece of
two or
wood.
three times.
We carrying on your back.
No. I'm trying to think about the scripture.
Well, the wood was heavy. Y'all,
Yeah, that was fake wood there.
he was carrying that piece of wood on his back.
Yeah, Monday
I'm not sure.
Mom knows well.
I might mixing the stuff up.
Well, let's face reality.
I
That
know
wood,
every
it
damn
was
word.
real thick.
Oh, yeah, you got the cross, sir.
I can see why he fell down with that cross.
Right. He
No.
dropped the cross about twice. I know he dropped it twice.
Yeah.
He go get that big piece of wood. Then they let him beat the heck out of him. Beat him like a slave.
Yeah, he weak as he was.
And then the thing they had snatched the skin off him. Oh, they gonna get the wall. That's why I couldn't hold it in the day. They gonna get
Excuse me.
He's coming back to get him.
Oh, you gonna get him from Psalm 50, that pillow fight on the face. I told you, I'm coming back.
No, this brother you said may or may not have been a brother, Cyrene. Cyrene.
Yeah, he black.
They asked him to carry the cross, or maybe he was a slave or something.
So the Romans asked, hey, you, come here. It's like, okay, I can go to the movie though.
Who he carrying the cross?
He told him, hey, you, come here. Because he had his little son with him.
No, I know about that. No.
You moving on?
Yeah, that's a movie.
And this is part, you know he was black because they made him look light, he about his complexion. Tall, slim, not him in front.
Excuse me about that.
Man, like y'all for nothing.
Yeah, but he made him look black too. You could tell he was a colored man of color, but they two complexion. And he was tall.
Get him carry the cross.
Yeah, then he was, Jesus fell again, he was holding cross, come on, nigga.
Wait. Excuse me about that.
Yeah, he was holding. Yeah,
That cross was
that was real wood back there.
Yeah.
Only before one out there. This is real solid.
That's not in the scripture.
Well, yeah. Skip that.
That's in the scripture.
Skip that.
What movie did you watch?
I
know sometimes the movie can influence you and stuff.
We'll talk about them falling several times, and then they got it said when they was going to do it, they compelled the man of Cyrene to come in and take the cross.
No,
Or somebody.
No,
They
mixed
paid
it.
him.
Forced them. Come here. I'm compelling you or making you come over here to me. And now you're a soldier, and you say, "Let's come over here."
And just carry that cross.
You carry that cross. You carry that cross?
Yeah, he carried it.
How about
He
that?
told his son to wait.
You can say, "Hell no, I ain't carrying that cross." Okay.
You have
I want to see everything.
Now, not only you gonna carry his cross, but you gonna carry your own damn cross, and your ass gonna be up on it. It's like,
Hey, that's what he get for being nosy. Want to see everything. He just
like
stayed
the
home.
police.
Yeah, right. Stayed home.
Look, they had a guy. They had horses and had a guy with a rope and carrying him to the street. That's just a Catholic version of that. That's all. Zalakia, but that Catholic version for years about Station of the Cross. Forget that.
You know about this right here, y'all too?
Forget that. All right.
No, he got to know.
What verse I'm in? Verse 33.
33.
Movie. Hate these movies. Sometimes for certain visuals,
Yeah.
but stick to the scripts.
Okay.
Skip to the scriptures.
Well, he did tell him to come here.
Yeah.
You get over here.
Yeah. He called me.
That word went out there.
No, I'm
Oh, we
gonna
gonna find out what the cuss word
He
is
said
next time.
You come over here.
He looked at him, get over here.
All right, let's go back. We're in verse 33.
Okay, we go back to that. Cavalry.
And when they were come to the place which is called Calvary, they crucified him, and the malefactors, one on the right hand and one on the left.
No.
Yeah, two of them,
One on
which
each side.
I just
Oh yeah.
34.
No, you ain't.
And then said Jesus, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. And they parted his raiment and cast lots. So verse 34, you can read Psalms 22.
Oh, that's a good one.
22. and 18.
All right. Son, you there,
You trying to get him, he told you he did.
Yeah, I know. Psalm 42:18. It's short, y'all. You know.
Somebody might say, oh, he said that. He said this. Make mistakes there. Psalms 22 and 18. It says, they parted my garments among them and cast lots upon my vesture. Yeah, this. I remember said it had no seam. Remember, let me look scriptures.
Yeah, this is very interesting. This is tell you great range.
John 19:23. John 19:23.
Uh-oh. 19:23.
John 19:23. Then the soldiers, when they had crucified Jesus, took his garments and made 4 parts, to every soldier a part, and also his coat. Now the coat was without seam, woven from the top throughout. It's interesting, his coat.
What do you have, garments in a coat too?
Yeah, he had a coat. So maybe I'm thinking about without seam, as if it, it's like a hole in the top and it comes down. There's no seam. I'm not saying that.
Like a cape.
Yeah. I'm just saying
A
that.
long one. Sandals.
That's what allows people to really take into consideration. Realize how much
Yeah, real. That's true. That's good statement. You're right.
Verse 35, and the people stood beholding, and the rulers also with them deride him, saying, he saved others, let him save himself, if he be Christ, the chosen of God. And the soldiers also mocked him, coming to him and offering vinegar, and saying, if thou be the king of the Jews, save thyself. Save thyself. And a superscription also was written over him in letters of Greek and Latin and Hebrew. This is the king of the Jews. Which is Jews is Judah, Yahweh. 39. And one of the malefactors which were hanged railed on him, saying, if thou be Christ, save thyself and us. So they want to get out of that situation. They want to be saved. Like one of them, one of
The
them.
bad guy right there.
But
They were both bad. Yeah, but the other guy was nicer than he was.
they were thieves.
Oh, they just speak.
Yeah. But the other answering rebuked him, saying, does not thou fear God, seeing thou art in the same condemnation? We're in the same predicament. Don't you fear God? And we indeed justly, for we receive the due reward of our deeds. But this man had done nothing amiss. He didn't do anything wrong, but we're here because we did wrong.
they know they did.
Yeah.
Must have robbed a lot of people. They ain't good.
They
They
were
were
robbed.
killed for being a thief. I guess depending on what you stole.
No, maybe because of the Roman law.
Oh, it was Roman law. It was not law.
No,
Yeah,
Roman
maybe
law.
because you have to reparation. Yeah, you have to give back, pay back X amount of
Right.
Well, they
X
just
amount
had
for
to-
what you stole.
they just had to-
Because somebody steal from me, you want it back.
They had to
You don't want
attack
them-
on your house shop.
You don't want them locked.
Right.
They had to take down 3 people. I was charged 2 more.
They didn't have it happened that way
Yeah, I know.
because the Romans were. I mean, we as do like executions, so on and so forth. We stone, we burn, but crucifixion, I don't think is one of our thing.
No, not Israel.
Yeah, that's the Roman thing. It's like we had courtesy to hang on the tree.
Okay.
And they say king of the Jews, and Jews just short for Judah, right? So they weren't even mentioning those other tribes.
So even Deuteronomy 21:22, it says, and if a man had committed a sin, Deuteronomy 21:22, and if a man had committed a sin worthy of death, and he be to be put to death, and thou hang him on a tree. So hanging on a tree, we would just have like a rope and hang them, right? Somewhat. We would just hang him. But the crucifixion, because you hang somebody and they die within a couple of minutes. But the Romans now, they had you crucified and had you really suffer up there for hours.
Yeah, that was their type of law.
Yeah, they like to have you
They like to put you on the cross.
be tortured.
They put you on the cross, the Romans.
They say right there, they was burning your bodies in the slaves, man. They kill you, they cut your parts off, burn you in fire. They was so nasty. Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, that's the thing. Crucifixion.
What?
21:22.
21:23.
Yeah.
21:23.
Oh, 22, 23.
Yeah, 22:23.
That's why you're supposed to be going to a picnic. I'm down south, we're going to picnic, but hey.
I mean, we do stoning.
When I was down, I was a little kid, me and that, going to a picnic, my grandma, shut up! You about to get a gift. Going to a picnic.
Yeah.
Picnic,
Yeah.
I'm down there with a Ku Klux Klan and everything.
Yeah, we would yeah. We would hang or we burn.
Wow, man.
The only thing that get cut off is if a woman, her husband, or another man find it, she went and grabbed the private part and cut her hand off.
Yeah, because your woman touches another man's privacy.
Now, if they're fighting, and if I remember, she goes and grab the other man by his private parts, so you cut her hand off.
Hand off.
If who fight?
If we're going to touch the penis.
Well, we go to after.
Okay, then.
So, but we don't
No, it ain't.
like torture.
I know about that.
We just kill, we hang, stone, burn, but not crucifixion.
Nail shot.
So you find a lot of our people, walking around with crosses and stuff like that. But it's where they crucify Christ. It's a form of execution.
Yeah.
But we don't. Like I said, we don't wear that.
They don't even know it. A lot of them be wearing crosses.
Yeah, I know.
But they know that Christ died on the cross, and so they want to wear that. So verse 42, it says, and he said unto Jesus, Lord, remember me when thou comest into thy kingdom. 43, and Jesus said unto him, verily I say unto thee, today shalt thou be with me in paradise.
That's what he said that when he was nice when he was up there on the cross. The other one was ignorant.
Yeah, Jesus right there, so he got that forgiveness right there.
That's right. Don't be a man child.
You get that forgiveness and that pardon right then and there. Because you're gonna when they bring you out there to Golgotha, and and they're crucifying you, you know you're gonna die. There's no way of getting out. There's no pardon or whatever. They're gonna crucify
Back to the
you.
world.
Verse 44, and it was about the 6th hour. I think it was about noon, right?
Johnny, put 'em up.
Pastor Mark?
It was
About noon, 6th hour, and there was a darkness over all the earth until the 9th hour, which is 3 p.m. So for 3 hours, it was darkness.
You were 44.
And the sun was darkened, and the veil of the temple was rent in the midst. So verse 45, that's not just in the temple, but it's open.
What's the symbolism behind ripping that veil?
It's open. I know Khan is open to
Just
the.
tearing up his stuff.
the
That's
pre-
all.
It's like the priesthood is open up to other tribes.
Yeah.
I said the priesthood is open up to the other tribe, not just with the Levite only, or through Aaron, but it's open up to the other tribes because we are being priests now, and we can go out there and we teach.
Because the Levites just destroyed the priesthood by killing Christ.
No, it just opened up now
because the temple, the veil was only supposed to be meant for a particular person of Levi, the high priest, to be able to go in there. Now it's rent, it's open, right? So now it wasn't just something that was being closed off. So like I think it's in Romans, it says we are a nation of priests or royal priesthood as a nation. So now it's just not Levi as a priest. Now Judah's a priest, Ephraim's a priest, Simeon is a priest. We're all priests now that can now go before the Most High, because back then when you read in Hebrews, it goes into how we had a carnal temple and a carnal thing that people went into to go and serve the Most High. But now Yahushua now has shown us that we can go to the Most High. Like he went and stood before the Most High and did that. So now the carnal is now may become spiritual, where now we, all of us, can now go and stand as priests and execute the office for the Most High as a nation, not just as one figure, right? So like we had a high priest before who was Levi. Now we got a high priest that's Judah. He ain't even a Levite. He was a Judite. And now he's standing in a better temple than the one that Aaron and his sons went through. He stood in right before the Most High as a priest, the high priest. So now, a Judite could be a priest. Ephraim could be a priest.
Okay, is that because the Pharisees and the Sadducees did what they did to him? They made everybody a priest?
No, I wouldn't say it's because a lot of the events that was going to transpire after that. Because remember, Yahushua said that temple that you're looking at that looks so great, it ain't going to be here for long. Right? It's not even going to be here for long. So the priesthood, as far as for Levites doing what they do, they ain't going to be able to do it no more.
Right.
And we can't even set up anybody because we don't know who the sons of Aaron is. And
right, exactly. We can't even go and say
we can't do that. We've been doing that sin.
Right? So now you got Benjamin sitting up there as a priest conducting the service, right? So now, if we was trying to do it, how are we going to know that this man came from out of Aaron, came from, these sons, to say, okay, now you have the rights to sit up there and say you're conducting this as a priest.
Yeah, there would be something wrong.
Yeah, to do nothing. We don't have those records to go and say specifically that he came out of that son.
We'd be wrong to do something like that too.
Oh, yeah.
Verse.
I thought he was thinking.
Who is that?
He looked like an A student.
Oh, Patak. Verse 46. And when Jesus had cried with a loud voice, he said, Father, into thy hand I commend my spirit. And having said thus, he gave up the ghost. So people were saying that, as if Jesus is the Father and the Father is Jesus coming down. But he says, the Father, he's talking to his Father. So he said, the Father is greater than I. And this is my beloved Son, hear him. So this is the Father and the Son.
I have a question of the bar. When Jesus came out the tomb after 3 days, did he see everybody?
No, initially he saw.
Yeah, ain't your name, his name, Bar.
Oh,
Did he see everybody when he came out the tomb?
We didn't really see everybody.
Like the people who put him up in there on the cross.
He wasn't even there when he came out the door. There was only 2 Romans there.
I thought that when he was walking around, did he see everybody?
remember Khan read it earlier?
Excuse me,
What he's doing is he has the answer. He's trying to see if he knows the answer.
Somebody, thank you, man.
He seen everybody, but everybody didn't see him.
No. I thought this was his
I
disciple.
like that.
Yeah, do it. No, I asked him when he came off the cross. I mean, did he go back to them guys? You know, guys was on the donkeys and all them. Did he go back to the Pharisees and say, "Hey, you remember me?" No, I didn't care you to answer that. Okay, go ahead, man.
Because he heard that scripture earlier.
Help him out.
It tells you what happened in the scripture.
No, I just want to know. Yeah, I just found out today. What was that?
Yeah, he found out today and they want to ask him. Okay. All right. All right, let's continue. Verse 47. Now, when the centurion is in charge of 100 men, saw what was done, he glorified God, saying, certain, this was a righteous man. So after he saw that, then he saw the darkness for the 3 hours and stuff like that, he realized that this was a righteous man. Verse 48. And all the people that came together to that sight, beholding the things which were done, smote their breasts and returned. Also, many prophets came out the tomb too.
That's what I'm about to read.
Oh, okay.
So this is Matthew 27:51.
For what verse?
To 47:48.
47.
So this is Matthew 27:51
Matthew
to
27.
Matthew 27:51 and 54. It says, and behold, the veil of the temple was rent in twain from the top to the bottom, and the earth did quake, and the rocks rent. Right? So it was an earthquake that happened during that time when Yahushua was being crucified. Right? So you gotta think. Darkness that covered the place. Right? Then there's an earthquake that's happening now in that region where rocks and things is all falling and shaking. So people is like, yo, right?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Then it says, and the graves were open, and many bodies of the saints which slept arose and came up out of the graves after his resurrection and went into the holy city and appeared unto many. Now when the centurion and they that were with him watching Yahushua saw the earthquake and those things that were done, they feared greatly, saying, truly, this was the Son of God. Right?
And realize.
Right, because now if he was saying, if the allegations was that he was saying that he was the Son of God and he was a king, and he had already had rumors of him performing all these miracles, right, and teaching the things that he was teaching and people following after him, now Pilate is now giving him license to get crucified. So now he's on the cross, and now it's like, man, it's a freaking, what do they call it? An eclipse, right? It's an eclipse going on, so it's darkness covering the earth. It's an earthquake going on. The freaking graves is opening, and people is coming up out the graves that was dead, and they walking back into the city. You say, like, why would all this happen when that man is being put to death?
Because they see,
man, right? And all these things is happening at this time. Right? So the centurion, now remember, one of the centurions who had a servant had believed in Yahushua and sent a servant to him to say, hey, can you heal my servant? Right? So now you definitely probably had rumblings amongst them like, yo, I sent my servant to go talk to him and hell, he ain't even come and my servant was healed. Like, so now all that's going on amongst the centurions about this man. And now one of them is standing there and he probably heard it and probably didn't believe nothing until he's standing there and he's seeing all these events.
Many crucifixions, but they never seen something like this because an eclipse. First of all, an eclipse. People were saying an eclipse will last for a few minutes, but this lasts for 3 hours. So it's not a normal occurrence. An earthquake and all that stuff. So sometimes you see in the movies that you saw that earthquake.
You said they walked back to the city.
Yeah, they came back as men.
They watched it all.
Not just the zombies walking around. They came out as men.
They got a saying, what's up, Juan?
Young man, glad to see you.
You going back?
He would jump out to the cross.
You going back into the city?
No, that's what it says. And it went into the holy city and appeared on the many. The holy was Jerusalem, right? It appeared on the many. So now that was a testimony. Like, now imagine those conversations, right? You done had people that was dead for years, right? He had their tombstone, you putting flowers there, you going by every now and again, all of a sudden, the earthquake and your house is being crucified, and they come back in, hey, I'm back. Like, what? Oh, they calling now it's a doggone vessel because now they done. But those persons is probably testifying that they back because of your house. Right? Because they came back alive because of his death. So now they resurrected. And now it's going back into the city.
What's the name? Who was in the tomb? They told him to walk on out. Yeah, I know that probably was enough with sisters who was sitting there. Wait, hold up, man.
Yeah.
He was already alive.
No, he was in there dead.
I know Jesus already put him back to life before they killed Jesus.
No, yeah, I'm talking about when his two sisters were sitting there,
Right.
and they see their brother come walking out his tomb.
Yeah.
Man, hold up.
Right.
I guess I'll be on this team too.
He said.
Because
Black
it-
people
He said,
feel
I
like
might still come back in the resurrection.
come back
Jesus
to
said,
me.
I am the resurrection. That's what
But even that time, that's a witness.
Yeah, that's
A witness that is not like saying secretly, it's just in front of everybody. Yeah, so
Then it said in 48,
Why you want to?
everybody was there when it was like, I guess when it was done, they all just smoked like, what's the word I want? Like, to like say, yeah, he did his thing, man. Like,
Oh, okay, that's what they were
yeah,
saying.
they say all
Oh, most
smoked
definitely,
they
yeah.
all smoked their breasts. Like, after they left, like, man.
it is done, huh?
Yeah.
Verse 49, and all his acquaintance and the woman that followed him from Galilee stood afar off, beholding these things.
Right.
So when they see these things, it's like it's an amazement.
Right.
All these things happen at one time.
No, but it's not even. They said they
Yeah.
stood. I'm wondering because I got to read back first. They said they stood afar off.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like.
Like 60 yards, 100
Yeah,
yards.
it wasn't like right there.
They weren't right up on it.
Right.
But they probably would have.
No, they couldn't. They couldn't. All of them couldn't really go there because the Romans were there and stuff like that. Yeah,
It was more
I know his
black
mother
people.
was there. His mother.
It's like right
And,
now, it's more black people than it is cops in Philadelphia. So go back to that scene there. There's a whole lot of people compared to Romans there. 200-300 Romans, about 1,100-1,500 of them or more. There's more black people in Philadelphia than it is police officers.
I mean, any city, of course.
Wait, you said there's more black people in Philly than police officers?
Yeah, in Philadelphia.
I would say, of course. I mean,
Yeah, go back to that
I don't
scene
see
there.
how that's like a thing.
Go back to that scene, there's
Right,
more
right,
people
No, he
than
said,
it was Romans.
he said it's more black people back there than it was Roman soldiers.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like,
I don't get that.
Anybody ever doubt that?
Okay, they could have got him. You know why Pharaoh started killing men babies back in the day? Because he said they keep populating more and more of us.
No, he wanted to kill Christ.
He was trying to get Moses back there.
Okay, get the first
Oh,
one.
wait, say that again?
Pharaoh started that
Oh,
killing
Pharaoh.
the Israelites. He said because they populating too fast. It was more of them than it was Africans back then in that
But
time.
that wasn't the reason.
Well, all right.
That's why he started killing them.
Let's talk this afterward. Let's finish this.
That's why we finish this. Hold on to that.
And then so we as Israelite, we stood afar off, and we seen these things.
Even the white man said, if they ever get together,
So-
we'll be in trouble. What's the president's name? What was his name?
Well, that's why they didn't say it.
Okay. So what was the president's name? Who said that? Way back
I don't know.
in the 50s.
They all said
Back there with Henry Ford, whoever that president was back there.
I don't
He
know.
said, if they ever get together, about black, I think we was there talking about it.
Black unity.
Right. He said, if they ever get together, they'll be, you won't be able to control it. Yeah, about us black people. One of the presidents said
That's
that.
been the law since slavery. People
Okay, all right.
All right. Verse 50. And behold, there was a man, Joseph, a counselor, and he was a good man and a just. So Matthew 27:57, verse 15.
All right, say it again.
Matthew
Go ahead.
27:57. You read that for me, please.
All right, come on. 27:57. Matthew 27:57. When the evening was come, there came a rich man of
Arimathea.
Arimathea, named Joseph, who also himself was Jesus' disciple. He went to Pilate and begged the body of Jesus. Then Pilate commanded the body to be delivered. And when Joseph had taken the body, he wrapped it in a clean linen cloth and laid it in his own tomb, which he had hewed out in the rock. And he rolled a great stone to the door of the sepulchre and departed. And there was Mary Magdalene and the others, Mary sitting over against the sepulchre.
Oh, that's
Will you read that?
Matthew 27:57 down to 61.
60.
60.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Okay, 51.
So as you read this with this man, Joseph of Arimathea, he was a counselor, he was a good man,
Rich man.
and he was a rich man.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, he was a rich man?
He was rich, right? So, when Yahushua, Yahushua says it's hard for a rich man to enter into the kingdom. It is. The percentages of those who want to give up their riches to come into the truth or to come into the knowledge is going to be very slim because most people, their heart is where their heart is in their currency, their money, or their possession. But this man who was a wise man, a good man, a just man, who knew what to do with his money that he had. He was a just man. So he went and found a place for the burial of Yahushua, which was, of course, the righteous thing to do. He didn't want to leave him there like that. Remembering the law that he didn't want to leave him on there, like if he was an evil or wicked man, he wanted to desire, as we read, desire to take him down. But the scriptures in Timothy that tell you about it, if you are rich, these are the things you need to do with your money. Right? Letting you know that the Most High knows there's going to be some wealthy amongst Israel, but it's just that you need to know what to do when or if you ever get to that point.
So being rich,
right?
We gotta go.
Yeah, well, where is that? No, we're doing that. Yeah.
We're not finished.
All right. Verse 51. The same had not consented to the counsel and deed of them. He was of Arimathea, a city of the Jews, who also himself waited for the kingdom of God. So he's in the truth, and he was with the scribes and the Pharisees and stuff.
See what?
He was sided with the scribes and the Pharisees. He was waiting for the kingdom of God.
He was a counselor, so he was up there with the Pharisees and the Sadducees, but he just wasn't with them.
Right.
Yeah, he wasn't with what they had planned to do against him, so on and so
He
forth.
had a long plan.
Because you remember also that He even said how, I forgot his name, when he came to Christ, how can he be born again, right? I forgot. Yeah, Nicodemus, yeah. Nicodemus.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you just also write down John 19:38, it tells you that he was a disciple of Yahweh. I'll read this. It says St. John 19:38. And after this, Joseph of Arimathea, being a disciple of Yahweh, but secretly for fear of the Jews, besought Pilate that he might take away the body of Yahweh, and Pilate gave him leave. He came therefore and took the body of Yahweh. So he was a disciple of Yahweh, but he knew that the name to be attached with Yahweh wasn't a popular thing. Right. So it says, so he was a disciple,
Who's on his own?
but secretly.
Secretly disciple.
Right. He wasn't out there, like it wasn't widely known that Joseph was following after Yahweh, or he believed in the teachings of Yahweh.
Right,
but he did.
But he was a secret.
Right. So he went to Pilate privately to say, hey, can I get the body of Yahweh, right? And then Pilate gave it to him. But a lot of people didn't know that he followed Yahweh. That's like somebody, sometimes you'll see, like if you're at camp or if you're online, people on the surface may present themselves as just, oh, he's a nice guy. Like, he's, upstanding in the community. Right. People look highly on him. You'll never see nothing bad about him, but that's all you know. But now he's the one that's fighting. Yahweh Shah's coming to the street. He's standing there listening, but he's not with the crowd. Right. He's not with the crowd, but he's with Yahweh Shah. Right. And then,
in the shadows.
Yeah, in the shadows.
Mm-hmm. In the shadows.
Yeah, I'm quite sure. I mean, since we've been out there for years now and stuff, you have certain people who have certain kind of some kind of wealth, and they understand, and they understand it, but they might not be out in the street with us, but they understand everything.
That's how you have what they call silent partners. Silent business partners, right? You may see a Jay-Z, like when Jay-Z and Dame Dash and them was with their company Rockefeller when they had their record company. People just saw those two, but it was three. The other guy he wasn't as vocal. He wasn't as, people didn't know him. He was one just hand in the back, right? But it was all three of them together as businessmen to help run that company. So he was like a silent partner in the investment.
In the back.
Right, in the back. So Joseph of Arimathea, he was a silent disciple, but he was a disciple, right? So if you came to his house and asked him about it, he's like, yeah, he'll break it down for you. He's like, oh, no, that's the one. You need to go follow him. You need to go do that. But now when he goes in front of Pilate and them, or he's in front of the populace, he's not advocating as loudly unless somebody press him. And then now he's definitely going to be one who's going to be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove, to know what to say, when to say, what not to say, all that.
Right. Because he had to be very careful.
Right.
The Romans were terrible, and the scribes and the Pharisees, some of them were carry on so bad.
Right, but it wasn't even about the Romans. It was more so about his own people.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Because the Romans could care less at that point. That's why Pilate was like, I don't see nothing wrong with him. He do nothing wrong. Herod's like, I don't see nothing. The people, we gotta get rid of him. Because if we don't do nothing, they're going to take away our place. Like, what are we doing for everybody listening to them? Like, what are we going to do? So we got to get rid of him. So the leaders was the one pushing to get Yahweh out of there. Right. So now he's a rich man. He probably, has some dealings with a lot of these people. He's like, all right, I can't, I can't come out here and advocate because it's going to mess up everything. So I'll be a silent follower, a silent disciple.
Because even right now, you may not somebody who was a celebrity, but it has some kind of money and things like that. He's able to do certain things, and he knows it's true.
Who said that? I thought he was one of his.
Verse 52. Verse 52. This man was Joseph, went unto Pilate and begged the body of Jesus, Joseph. Verse 53, and he took it down and wrapped it in linen and laid it in a sepulchre that was hewn in stone, wherein never man before was laid. Verse 54, and that day was the preparation, and the Sabbath drew on. Preparation for the Passover.
They wasn't into taking your insides out back there, was it?
No.
Okay, go ahead, keep reading.
Like how,
Yeah.
there was times when we like how they do put embalming fluid.
Like Joseph.
Joseph was embalmed because that was an Egyptian custom.
All right.
Joseph, and I don't know if I think his father was also.
Was it the bones? Who? Joseph did.
Joseph was embalmed, and I think Jacob was embalmed too. I have to look at it.
Or whose bones have we had for many years? Was it Jacob? I don't remember.
Joseph. That's how I remember the saying.
I don't remember. But. And that day was the preparation, and the Sabbath drew on. So when we have, this is Wednesday. We had the Passover, and the Passover is Sabbath too.
So yeah, it was Joseph. It was Jacob and Joseph that both got embalmed.
All right. It was
Who said take my bondage with you?
What was in Pharaoh's house? They took him out. What was his name? My Lord's name. That was all, okay, that was all.
Yeah. They said, that was Joseph.
There were two
They said
bodies.
Moses took the bones of Joseph.
Buried in Israel.
Yeah.
You know that?
Where they buried Jacob?
That's
Same place.
Genesis 50:25, Exodus 13.
so it was so the Passover on him over this one was a Wednesday.
Genesis 50.
15:25, Exodus 13:19.
So let me keep going. Verse 65. And the woman also which came with him from Galilee followed after and beheld the sepulchre, so they knew where it was, and how his body was laid. So they knew where the sepulchre and where he was laid. His body was laid there. He did die and everything, and we buried him in a sepulchre. We wrapped him up. Verse 56. And they returned and prepared spices and ointments and rested the Sabbath day according to the commandment.
So now somebody else came, who knows the trivia, outside of the women who came and brought spices and ointment, there's somebody else, another man that came to bring stuff to when Yahweh Shah was going to be buried.
Being what?
I said the angel.
No, a man, physical man.
Another man.
He's a man angel. Okay.
So this is St. John 19 and 39.
St. John.
St. John 19:39.
What is that?
And it says, and there came also Nicodemus,
That was question mark saying.
which at the first came to Yahushua by night and brought a mixture of myrrh and aloes, about 100-pound weight. So he was the first one to come to bring the myrrh and aloes and ointment and everything for Yahushua's burial before the women got there to also bring Nicodemus.
Yeah.
They said this.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Wow.
there's two. There's only one. Yeah, there's one.
Only 2 men.
There's another person.
Joseph
Man.
Nicodemus.
Oh, yeah.
Joseph
okay.
took his paid for his
Buried.
took his body and found a place for him to get buried. And then you had Nicodemus and you had the other women who came to prepare his body for the burial.
Those are.
Amazing, huh?
All of them.
So next Sabbath reading. What's that yellow?
The apocryphal.
So when is gonna be the new moon?
Next Friday night.
Next
That's a
Friday?
good deal, man.
That's the
What's the next Sabbath reading?
That
that's the
purple.
29th.
It's Judith.
That'll be the 29th, right?
Oh, okay.
Friday. Yeah,
You got no pens in your bag?
I mean, one would you like?
Yeah, I don't read it.
Mhm.
So Judith 8-9.
Okay.
Well, that's the next one.
Yeah. Judith chapter 9.
Judith 8 and 9. Stay tuned for the closing prayers.
So no, keep in mind next
Oh,
Friday
Friday.
night is the
Friday.
memorial blowing of the trumpets.
Next Friday.
Next Friday night, which is the 27th. The 27th, Friday the 27th is the memorial blowing of the trumpets. And then 10 days after that is the Day of Atonement, which is on the 6th of October.
6th of October.
Yep. And then the following Friday, which is the 11th of October, is the Feast of the Tabernacles, the opening.
October 11th.
Okay, June 8, 9, you said?
Judith 8 and 9. Judith 8 and 9.
So next Sabbath is a double holy.
Yeah, it's new moon and
You could say it's a triple. Because it's the Sabbath, the new moon,
right.
memorial blowing of the trumpets.
Right, it's a triple holy day, man.
Yeah.
My bad.
Moon day.
Oh, so
You gonna be there?
October 6th, October.
so next Friday is a new moon also?
Memorial blowing of
Yeah.
It's the first, that's what I just said, it's the Sabbath day, it's the new moon, it's memorial blowing of the trumpets.
Tabernacle. No tabernacle.
T-A-B,
Who we doing that at?
T-A-B-A what?
T-A-B-E-R-N-A-C-L-E-S.
We doing it here?
Yeah.
It's long.
Tabernacles.
I got on your flyer.
We have it next week here. Feast of the Sabbath.
Oh, yeah, October 6, 7. Sunday.
11 of the Feast of the Tabernacle. Feast of the Tabernacle, October 11th, right?
Yeah.
Got it written down.
Should be off the whole week.
You off the whole week?
Yeah, I'm taking it off the whole week because I can't switch around days and stuff like that. I take a vacation.
Week of the 6th?
Yeah. From the Monday. Yeah, the 6th, yeah. The whole week. Because it's best for me because I have 2 weeks, so I just take a week off. All right, get the blinds. Stay tuned for closing prayers.
Line, brother.
Bicycle, you got to be ashamed. Look at that.
One swoop, you put it there.
Bad.
I ain't seen nobody do that yet. This Shannon is bad. I thought you knew karate. I ain't seen nobody do that.
Might take a couple days off too.
Barakata Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Hasherah, Nathalanawa, Parya, Hakapan, Tawara, Aman, La, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, At Yasha'Allah. Blessed are you, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, that give to us the fruit of the vine. Thank you, so be it. To Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, with Israel. I'm Madwa, Panya, Jerusalem, stand and face Jerusalem. Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Babakashai, Shammai, Lanawa, Aitha, Yum Yun, Aitha, Shalak, Ma'aka'ala, Wala'ayim, Kazwadakim, La, Shemu'ayim, Barak, Rapah, Magan, Wakazayah, Banya, Yasha'ala, Washalat, Lanawa, Rabiam, Kakama, Rabiam, Da'ai, Rabiam, Bayana, Rabiam, Sabalamwa, Rabiam, Amawan, Rabiam, Aqua, Rabiam, Ahabiam, Rabiam, Hagana, Rakanaya, Wasala, Kal, Katayim Nawa, Lawarakiam, Weasha'ala, Tamyad, Wawalam, Basham, Yahawashai, Tawara, Aman. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, please listen to us now, right now. Send Michael and the righteous power angel to watch over, bless, heal, protect, and make strong the children of Israel, and send to us much wisdom, much knowledge, much understanding, much patience, much faith, much brotherhood, much love, much spiritual protection, and forgive all our sins for the brothers in Israel, always and forever. In the name of Yahushai, thank you, so be it. The four corners prayers. Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Barak Nawa, Weasha'Allah, Wabati Sapari, Shaman, Yahweh, Alahainawa, Yahweh, Akkad. Shema Yasharella. No. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Amen. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, bless us and Israel and the house of books. Amen. All right, Shalom Israel. Enjoy the rest of the Sabbath.
Shalom, bro.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Y'all was high. Yeah? Like we in church now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, boy.